Who am I here with?
Samantha Cohen.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is when people from other cultures sample either like traditions or like certain aspects of a culture that is not theirs, maybe without permission or like in a mean way or something like that.
Thank you so much.
Yay!
Who am I here with?
Charlotte Song.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is when you don't respect other people's cultures.
Who am I here with?
Claire Milne.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
To me, cultural appropriation is when someone of a different culture steals something else from another culture without crediting it or making fun of it in some way.
Thank you so much. Who am I here with?
I'm Bonnie Zoe.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is when a different ethnic group takes another ethnic group's religion or culture or anything, and they steal it without giving recognition to its original roots.
Thank you so much. Who am I here with?
Natasha Joler.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is when you're taking someone's culture and using it in a selfish or bad way.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Who am I here with?
Eva Reyna.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
Cultural appropriation is when a person takes like culture and like adopts it from another group of people without like much knowledge on it, and like obviously it can hurt some people who actually value the culture.
Who am I here with?
Maisie Dias.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is the respect of cultures and not just using it for clout or popularity.
Thank you so much. Who am I here with?
Cadence Moran.
And what do you think cultural appropriation is?
I think cultural appropriation is respecting one's culture and not stealing it to make fun of it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yep.